What if I told you that I punched my son, he's 3 years old. What if I told you I punched him right in the face? Would that bother you? How come? You judging me? I'm just kidding. I didn't punch my son. This is a terrible joke, but I did not punch my son in the face. But your natural reaction is to defend the innocent. You get angry, and that's a good thing. You're supposed to get angry if somebody punches a 3-year-old in the face. Yet, I've heard people make the argument, it's my body, I'm against abortion, but it's their body, or it's my body, and I'll do what I want with it. I'm against abortion, but it's their body, it's their life, it's their choice. What is wrong with you? What are you talking about? It's not their body, first of all. We are God's. It's not their body and there's a body inside. So first of all, not their body. Secondly, you have a natural and healthy reaction to defend the innocent. And it takes some really twisted thinking for you to change your mind about that and say, oh, well, it's their body. It's their son or their daughter, but it's not their body. They made a decision. They don't like their decision. They can put their child up for adoption or do something else. But we never have the right to take the life of an innocent child. And if you think you do, you are very confused about the heart of God. Sorry that I'm getting a little bit passionate here, but we're talking about innocent children's lives and terrible arguments that people use to justify their sins. The reason we all have value is because we're made in the image of God. That's what Genesis 1:27 tells us. That's what you realize when you hear an innocent child was punched in the face or their life was taken. Your heart is ripped out of your chest. You feel bad. You want to protect them, and you should want to protect them. So what are some action steps here? Because I might have made some of you feel bad. I don't know. Action step number 1, why don't you go see the movie Gosnell or Unplanned? Support the organizations that are putting those on. Action step number 2, maybe vote for a pro-life candidate. This issue matters to God, so it should matter to you. I don't care about very many political issues, and this shouldn't be a political issue. We're talking about life here, but you should support people who support life because God is the creator of life. He gets to choose when we lose our lives. We don't get to do that. And number 3, have conversations with those in your sphere of influence. This is probably the most difficult one, but have conversations with people in your sphere of influence and dispel any lies surrounding the abortion debate. There's a bunch of them, a bunch of terrible, lame arguments for why you should allow people to kill their own children. You should not allow people to kill their own children, and you should be strongly opposed to it. And if you're not, I'm confused. We are the church, and we're supposed to be doing all sorts of good things. Number 1 is loving God. Number 2 is loving others. How can you love others when you allow them to do a horrible thing? Both they and their child have horrible consequences from it, and so does the society around it. We could go way deeper into this, but it's just supposed to be a devotional. So 2 Corinthians 10:5 says, we destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God. The knowledge of God says that little child growing in the womb is made in the image of God. So anyone that comes up with an argument that goes against that, it is your job to demolish that. Spend time researching arguments if you need to. Be ready to defend this issue because it matters to God. It should matter to you.